this info drop, we talked about 5 pro tips that make you, the project manager, a better note-taker. Now, note-taking is something that really starts before the actual meeting. However, it doesn't end once the meeting ends. Today, let's talk about 4 extra tips that will complete your course on becoming a master ninja note-taker. Hi, I'm Gabriel and I'm a localization consultant at Nimdzi Insights. So let's take a look at extra tips that you need to keep in mind after the call ends. Pro tip number 1. The notes are no good on your PC, Mac, or tablet mobile devices. Make sure you compile them and send them really shortly after the call while the memory of the meeting is still fresh in people's minds. Pro tip number 2. When you're compiling those notes, it's okay if you take 1-2 extra sentences to develop some of those ideas. Don't make it too long though. You want to be clear and concise. Pro tip number 3. Use colors to highlight important bits and don't forget to tag people in your notes. This keeps attention on stuff that matters because during a meeting there's a lot going on. More importantly, this builds accountability not only on your team's side because you're clearly highlighting action items assigned to specific members of your team or yourself, but also on the client side. And let's face it, who doesn't want to give the client some more homework? Lastly, step number 4, follow up. Before your next meeting, you have the luxury and the benefit of having really nice notes. So you know exactly what was discussed, exactly what the desired outcome was, and who had what kind of action item. Before you go on to the next call, make sure that the client has answered all your queries, and more importantly for the next call, that your team did a good job answering those action items.